Welcome to pattern making class. I'm Annette Julie, and today we are working on our high-waisted pant. This is part 2 for making a facing. So I traced off the whole top waist of the high-waisted pant. And I have a separate piece right now. This is a copy. Here it is. It's got the side seams and the darts and the notches and everything. And this is going to turn into the facing. So we need to get rid of the darts. We don't want darts in a facing. That doesn't make any sense. You can have darts here in the high waist. But this part, since it's a rectangle, it's real easy to fold and put dart leg on top of dart leg, or cut if you prefer, and eliminate the dart. Here we go, we have another one. So there will no longer be a dart in this facing pattern. No more darts in the front. Now we're moving towards the back. This is going to be a separate piece in a moment. We can also completely fold away those large darts in the back. In the front we had 1/2 inch darts, and in the back we had 1 inch darts. Looking good. So before I go ahead and cut and separate the side seams, I do want to go ahead and write here that this is the top of my facing edge. I don't have seam allowance on it yet, so that will help me to align this back up. And we're going to cut and separate these at the side seam. There's our back. And here's our front piece. Now, of course, these need seam allowance on the top edge and on the side, etc. You don't necessarily need to put seam allowance on the bottom. Let's see how this walks with the front. We'll skip over the dart. We'll skip over the dart, and it's a perfect match. The same thing with the back. You can always walk your pattern piece to make sure that they sew together. Center back, skip over that dart, skip over that dart to the side seam. So this piece you could put on a fold, 1/4 inch seam allowance, 1/2 inch seam allowance, just like the side seam. And the front, if you put in a center front extension, then this would be a cut 2. 1/2 inch seam allowance, 1/4 inch up there at the top. You can see on my front pattern, that I have started to add a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and from my center front I went out 1.5 inches. That is the extension, and it needs to match the width of the fly shield. So you need to draft this piece in advance, watch another one of my videos, and look, if we fold back that 1/2 inch seam allowance there and 1/2 inch here, no 1/4 inch for these substantial pieces, and we put it there, you see that's the same width. That extension. You need that extension to be part of your underlap. You may also choose to have this extension on the overlap, but you need it for sure at least on one side. Okay, for your fly shield. That would be on your left side if you're making a trouser pant, because the pant will be sewn right over left. So this is the end of your facing demo. This is Annette Julie, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Au revoir.